Disinformation. This is one of the biggest problems in today's society in the Western world. People form their opinions on things they read and see online and on the news. And there's so much bullshit propaganda out there. It's freaking scary. So many people get their information from Twitter, X. And the percentage of total crap that's on that website is mind-blowing. When Elon Musk bought Twitter, he fired the content moderators. He just got rid of them. Don't need them. It'll moderate itself. So they got rid of that, and then they had this thing called content moderation. And it was like these community whatever, I don't know. I don't go on Twitter because it's shit. But what happened was they turned over the content moderation to the community, but the bots who were posting all the shit are also able to moderate the shit. That doesn't work. So Twitter has become this fucking cesspit of disinformation that people believe. And what happens is they'll post something on Twitter. I can't call it X, it's a fucking stupid name. They'll post something on Twitter, and then it'll get picked up by some fucking African website, which is also not a real African website. And then it'll get picked up by some influencer, and they'll start repeating it as if it's news. It all comes from fucking Russia. Like 90% of it comes from fucking Russia. And they're winning that war. They're winning it by far. Because you know why? When Trump got elected, he got rid of all the government agencies that were put in place to moderate disinformation and pull it down from places that it shouldn't be. I mean, it's unbelievable how badly this situation has evolved. But between them, Trump and Musk have decimated the world's information system. And that's not good. Because that's where we get our information from, the fucking internet. It's called narrative laundering. They put these things out and they throw a bunch of shit, they fucking cover the wall with it, and they see what sticks, and then they take that bit and then they amplify it and they cover it themselves as if it's real news, and then other people cover it, and then other people cover it, and it slowly gets covered by real news agencies that didn't do their research. You probably heard that Zelensky has a palace or a massive penthouse in Florida. It's not true. I've had friends of mine, acquaintances of mine, and they're probably not even acquaintances anymore, tell me, yeah, but all that money that's going to Ukraine, that's going in Zelensky's pocket. He has a penthouse in Florida. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a penthouse in Florida. He just doesn't. It doesn't exist. It's not that he's hiding it. It doesn't exist. But they believe it. And they believe it because they want to believe it. It fits their right-wing narrative. And they'll latch onto it and repeat it. And the more it gets repeated, the more it gets repeated. And then it starts getting believed by people. And that's just not good. The US election, excuse me, The US election was influenced by the Russians. And Trump hated the fact that got out. They published it all over the place. And was it Mueller? Anyone that was involved in it has been harassed ever since. And that's why Trump pulled all the funding and fired all the people, because he was pissed off that was actually the news. They reported the news. This is on an industrial level. This is bots, Russian bots mostly, just filling the internet with misinformation. And I don't know where it's going to stop, because it's not going to stop. That's why I don't know where it's going to stop. I don't know where it's going to leave the USA, because people want to believe this shit, and it just, it's sad, because people, including myself, I have also made mistakes. I posted a picture the other day. Whenever I post any photographs, I always do a little image search first on Google, and it came back as not fake. And then about 12 hours later, someone said, I think that's fake. And I did another search for it, and it came back as fake. So I immediately pulled it down. But it got me. They got me. Someone created something and it wasn't real. And I thought it was. Even though I did a search, it took a while for it to circulate through the system and get called out as fake. So there's more moderation, there's more content moderation going on my boat than the United States government is doing. It's not doing any of it. None of it. There's nothing. There's bullshit going out there, because if you just spray bullshit everywhere, it's Steve Bannon was like, yeah, the hose of I don't know what he called, but it's the hosepipe of disinformation, really. And you don't know what's real and what isn't real, and people will take it as real. And now we've got the midterms coming up, and people don't know what to believe, and they'll keep on throwing shit out there, and it's not going to go well. So really be aware of what you're looking at. Don't trust. I mean, can you imagine being somebody at Associated Press or Reuters, having to weed through every piece of information that they get to find out if it's real or not? There's some job security there. But look out for these upcoming elections, because you're going to get squirted with the fire hose of bullshit. And on that note, I wish you well. Have a good week. Bye bye.